I have been waiting a long time to get some form of representative of Tibetans in this room because there's something I need to ask.
I should not be the one, but keep going.
You're the closest thing we're ever going to get. So there was a moment in like a few years back where it felt like we had every Tibetan on earth just attacking us for something we had said. And I want to know if you think what we said was bad.
Okay. Yeah.
And the inbox was just full of Tenzins. And what happened
It was
is
the same guy.
what happened is that we covered this story about the Dalai Lama, and he was doing this thing at the time. I don't know if he's still about that life, but it was a thing where he had a line of kids waiting to meet him, and then he had asked one of them to suck his tongue, which to us was very odd. And of course, as uncultured as we are, we didn't understand the context behind it or whether there was one. We immediately proceeded to make fun of it and make jokes about it. And it offended pretty much all of what's remained of Tibet. And they came after us. And we didn't apologize because we still thought what we did was, I guess we weren't trying to insult the culture. We were just trying to point out how funny that looks to people completely outside of it. Do you think that that was a bad move for us to make fun of that?
Did you watch that video?
I didn't watch the video, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Go ahead. What up?
Oh, I don't want any more. We don't have any room for Tenzins.
I remember when that happened because it was like a big thing where he was like getting the kid to like, is it
Suck my tongue.
sucking his tongue or
Yeah.
he was
He goes, suck my
He
tongue.
went, and then the kid went.
And it was during a big time where like a lot of like
Oh, sorry.
pedophiles and all that
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
was coming out. So it just seemed like, oh man, he's just part of like this powerful group of people that can just get away with crazy shit.
Yeah. I think if you
So I guess he asks him right here. Which I guess is supposed to be something else. It's
I've
not
never
what we
actually
think.
seen the footage until like just now.
But that's not even the part because he actually sticks his tongue out.
There's another part to this. But I think they have a couple different.
There it is.
Does the kid do it?
Yeah, the kid kind of
he does it.
back and he's like, ugh, I don't know.
He goes.
This is my first time seeing it. Is
In Tibetan culture, though, have you seen it like happen? Like,
No, I haven't seen anyone do this. What are you talking about?
no, we were told that this is a Tibetan culture thing, and it's common.
It's like a playful thing for kids, and it's not meant to be.
And then they were, I don't know, like what I read was like it's kind of like how when Europeans kiss each other on the cheek, you know, and then whatever.
Oh,
The culture is that kids like kiss adults' tongues like that.
because then why would he have to?
Playful thing that they do. That's why I mean, because he's been in the Tibetan world and all that.
sure.
And I was like, so because you've seen that, I was wondering if you've seen that commonly.
I've never seen that, but I remember when that like the thing came out because they were all talking about it. And I think one of the things that I learned when it happened, because like as a comedian, your first thing is like, all right, clearly there's so much material here to joke about.
A grandpa asking to get his tongue sucked.
But they're all like, I think the reason why they get so offended is because like that's like their guy, because they don't have a country, so like he's their like he not just their spiritual or like religious leader, but he's also like the opposition to the like CCP basically. Like he's like a government official basically fighting the regime. So they're like his guy. So they're gonna defend the shit out of him.
No matter what he does.
Kind of like
Italians with the Pope or the Catholics with the Pope.
so that's why they push back so strongly against it, and they're like, oh, blah 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 blah, whatever they say, right? So I think that's why you see like all of them instantly, because that's their one guy. They have no one. You know what I mean? That's their guy. I think like looking at that, it's like, all right, that doesn't look normal from my perspective, right? But also looking at it, I can see how it's like I've never seen anyone do that as a cultural thing, and it does still seem weird, but like it didn't seem like he was getting enjoyment out of it, maybe. Like it's possible to believe that it's a thing. I don't know. I still have never seen it done, but I understand why they like, you know, they
Okay.
what the response is, the pushback.
Yeah. I get that.
But also, like, I talked to my girlfriend about this, and she's like, yeah, like, she's more like open in the sense she's like, just because you're an authority figure doesn't mean you're automatically a good person. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like just because you're the Pope does not mean you're a good person.
Yeah.
You're not absolved of like whatever the hell you're doing. Right. Yeah. But from a community stance, it's like that's their guy. Do you know what I mean?
Right, that's their duty to like. That's the only guy that's really
It's the only guy that's like fighting for their freedom.
right.
Not the
Not
same.
just religiously, but like politically as well.
I understand that. That actually makes sense.
Not the same, but you know that super famous Filipina tattoo artist lady?
Yeah.
Super old grandma in some rural village in the Philippines and famous for it's a tattoo village. Kids do tattoos, old school way.
Oh, she jacks you
Wow,
off.
wow.
Yeah, but she like touches your balls or something. Like it's just
She likes to.
She touches everybody's dicks.
yeah. So
Wasn't that a cultural Filipino joke thing?
It happened to me all the time.
Yeah, your uncle flicks your dick.
But
so that's what I'm saying. Like outside the circle, I'm not trying to back up Dalai Lama. I'm just saying outside the circle, if you were to just see like a video, you know,
Yeah.
of like just old grandma just like grabbing balls and stuff like that, and
Tattooing kids though, that's a difference right there.
yes, but I'm just saying like you know there's a one culture might be like that's really weird. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not.
Filipinos do it cause it's weird though.
But you know, to me, there's like a certain like, there's a scale of actions that gets weirder and weirder. So grandma grabbing balls, to me, that's so safe. That to me is actually safer than Joe Biden sniffing kids' heads.
Oh yeah,
To me.
sniffing kids' heads.
Joe Biden's a man.
Well, because yes, I think it is that. I think
it's a predatorial feeling where
okay.
a grandma could never really.
Grandma's not gonna do nothing to you. Yeah.
It's
She
yeah.
could take me.
The Dalai Lama is also in every Tibetan person's house. That's the other thing you got to keep in mind.
Okay.
So like the privilege of sucking his tongue is what you're saying.
He's like close. He's not a god, obviously, but he's
it's
like
close to one.
It's like Michael Jackson's alive today, no allegations.
Yeah, it's like more. If the Pope was also the president of Italy, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you'd probably get worse backlash talking about some sports figures in the wrong town.
Oh, yeah.
I could see the allegiance being that strong. But I think at the time, my point that I tried to make back to everybody was fucking yelling at us was I was like, he's not just a China guy. That's a global figure. So don't you have to like adjust yourself to global standards a little bit?
Yeah. Mine was not even that. Mine was just like the Wayfair time, the fucking Pizzagate time, all these crazy fucking elites doing crazy shit. And it was just in the whole timeline of things. I'm like, and now they're doing it in the open. That was my
So you
thing.
put him in alignment with like all these terrible
I'm like,
people.
holy
Okay.
shit, they really don't give a fuck about what we think now.
And if you're part of the conspiracy community,
Yeah.
there is an ongoing theory about how he works with the CIA
He's like an operative or something.
against China and all that stuff. And then like how, you know, this was a smearing thing from China and then like whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, but you know, maybe if it's a inside culture thing, he was being playful like that. Like if it's like a Filipino jack off thing, right? Like if it's an inside culture thing, but it's being taken,
Yeah.
like it wasn't meant to be outside.
Right.
Because like there's things that Japanese won't do outside, but they'll play the games inside. Like we have
Sure,
this
yeah,
game
yeah,
called
yeah.
Concho, where if you're bending over, we fucking jam our praying hands into your asshole. But they won't do it to foreigners because they're like that's not.
Their buttholes are dirty.
It's different, yeah.
Also, was you know how like we were saying at the time, a lot of people are actually saying that example you gave, where they were saying it's like when Europeans kiss each other in the cheek.
Yeah.
But I never seen two Europeans stop and one of them has to tell them what to do.
Like it's automatic. Yeah.
He had to give instructions.
Yeah, almost like let me walk you through this culture if it is part of the culture.
Yeah, I was like, shouldn't that just be like as soon as your tongue's out, the kids just run to it and know what to do?
yeah.
If all the Tenzans are like, this is cool, fuck it, man. Like that's your shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'm
what
just
if
more
that's the
like the
same as-
blurred kid face. Was it cool for him?
The blurred face is weird.
Yeah. That's American media doing that.
You shouldn't have blurred. Oh,
We didn't see it blurred.
Back then we didn't know. We didn't know. It was straight up.
The equivalent of come hug uncle. That's acceptable for us.
Yeah.
But in some cultures, it's awkward to hug.
Yeah. Yes.
In Asian cultures, it's like, why the fuck you guys hugging?
Yeah.
Something big happened? Like,
Right. Yeah, it could be that too. But man, yeah, they came at us pretty hard. I've never seen so many cussing Tenzins in a row in the inbox. And
I do agree with Ryan though.
By the way, they're probably gonna go even harder that you asked the Chinese guy what the response should be. They're like, "Are you fucking serious?" That's like you ask a Korean guy. So what does Japan think? You know what I mean? Like,
well, you know substantially more about Tibetan culture than we do.
the average Asian, yeah.
Then we know zero.
The fact that I'm Chinese, they're gonna be like, I can't believe you fucking asked this piece of shit about his opinion on our culture.
Yeah, for sure.
It's up to him, we would all still be in our camps, you know?
Yeah.
I want to meet some Tibetans, but they're not in LA. Where are they?
Apparently, none of them follow us anymore after that. So we
Hate us now?
Oh shit.
No, don't worry.
Are there Tibetans in Las Vegas? Let us know.